food. Steve loved the Roman python and he did everything he could to ensure that this species was protected, even purchasing a pocket of land out west as a safe haven for them that we still maintain to this day. It's called Crocodile.
If you were to see the world through a snake's eyes, you would notice they rely on movement rather
This highly adaptable canine, he's gonna have a swim. Can be found throughout woodlands, grasslands, deserts, and even our stunning coastlines.
often mistaken for a dog. They are classed as their own unique species, Canis dingo, but it isn't just their name that differentiates them from dogs.
That's right, unlike our domestic pets, a dingo is naturally very shy and timid and won't seek affection. On the importance of giving dingoes space in the wild, but that is important for all of our native wildlife. Make sure you enjoy and appreciate them from a distance. But now we have the most interactive bird here in the Crocodile. They're super excited, so we'll let Louise take it away.
Thank you so much, girls. Put it together for the beautiful dingoes and the snake safety. Now, g'day everyone. This is my mate Oka, and he is a beautiful. Very nice word. Now, Oka here, he knows how to turn the charm on. So let's see if he feels like showing all of you that today. And you're gonna blow it around some kisses? Nice work. Alright, so Oka here, he has been able to learn some pretty cool vocalizations. Now I'm gonna see if he can actually use some of his own animal impersonations to put some of your ones to shame. Now Oka, can we do a chicken? Not bad, not bad. Now he definitely has a few others up his sleeve. Let's see. That's a kettle and our favourite, a puppy dog. And a big monster. Nice work. Put it together, Parker. Now, the reason this bird can learn these really cool vocabulary tricks is because he has the intelligence of about a 5-year-old human child. Now, not only that, these birds, they'll actually live to be about 80 to 100 years of age. So, it definitely takes all hands on deck to make sure these beautiful birds live a really healthy and enriched life. Now, over here, he may look pretty full of life and energetic, and he is well into his 50s, and he still has
Pull off, that's when a crocodile strikes out because he just sees that as a free meal. So right now I just look like any prey item coming down to the water's edge. Even in the water, he can swim a lot faster than me, so it's a bad idea to swim in croc territory. Me being in here, this gets him really fired up, really grumpy. So now that he's grumpy, hey Bruce, he's all yours.
Oh, cool. Thanks very much. All right, let's see if we can get a strike out of Monty. He's coming in now. He's going to plant his feet. Come on, buddy. There we go. Oh, he's going to take his time today. That's all right. Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh, I missed that. Can you grab that for me, Chandler? It's just under his
you
leg.
can put it there. Is this the volunteer part of the show? We got the volunteers.
Now that was a pretty slow effort by Monty, but when a croc really means business, he can strike from the tip of his nose to the base of the tail in literally the blink of an eye. So hard and so fast that there isn't an animal out in the Australian bush that can get out of the way. They generally strike for one of two reasons. The first is food, which we tried to demonstrate there unsuccessfully, and the second is territory. So what do you reckon we go around the other side and get you to feed him over in the narrow part of the creek?
The really skinny section right there.
A real skinny section. What could possibly go wrong?
Thanks, Bruce. That's an awesome idea. Okay, so we'll bring Monty over here, try and slow things down a little bit for you guys so you can get an idea of how crocodiles naturally hunt, because that's what we're trying to do today. These are all natural instincts Monty's using and wild crocodiles use, and we're trying to show you guys this, not to scare you, but to show you how crocodiles operate so that we can learn to live alongside them and why they are so easy to avoid out in the wild. Just follow these few simple rules. So creep up right to the water's edge, sit just below the surface and wait for an animal like me to come down to the water's edge, and that's when he'll strike out just like that. Now, he's designed to grab food, pull it back into the water, and that's where he eats it. Here we go, Monty. Look up here at the food. Nice work, buddy. All yours. Oh, I missed two. It's right there next to you. There you go, Monty. Give it up to Monty, everyone. He did great. Now, see, that's what crocs do. They swim right up to the water's edge, trying to remain completely undetected. They can sit there just beneath the surface for 8 hours, holding their breath, just waiting for an animal to get down to the water's edge, and that's when they strike out. So they're not necessarily targeting us humans. We just look like a very big wallaby. Anything coming down to the water, that just means food for Monty and all crocodiles out in the wild. So just don't encroach on that strike range 5 meters back from the water's edge. And of course, don't go swimming because Monty can swim nearly as fast as a dolphin. There's also a third rule you want to follow, which is don't overhang the water in croc territory. That's a really bad idea. So Bruce, you want to overhang the water?
Yeah,
Show us how to do that.
Sounds like a stitch up. Alright, so as Chandler said, this is another method crocodiles can use to catch and kill themselves and feed, and it's what we refer to as the tail walk. When a crocodile first hatches out of the egg, it's only about 15 centimeters long, and just about everything out in the rivers of northern Australia eats baby crocodiles. So they go to the sides of the rivers, where they hang out in the reeds and the mangroves, and they'll use this tail walking method to catch themselves and feed. Come on, buddy. Oh, you gotta do better than that. They'll take things like insects and little frogs out of the reeds, and they continue doing it up until they're Monty size and even bigger, when they'd be taking things like flying foxes, snakes, goannas, possums, or even silly zookeepers hanging out over the river. Go one more, everybody. There we go. So when you are up in northern Australia, try not to sit out on those big melaleuca branches hanging out over the river, because you might just have a crocodile tail walk up and grab you.
Too true. Now, Monty's done a good job today, and he's still looking keen with how much speed he's putting on there. We'll see if we can get him out on land one more time for you guys, so you can see top speed of a crocodile once they're out of the water and out on land. There are myths that crocs can run as fast as a horse. People say you have to do silly things like zigzags if you're ever chased by a crocodile. Those are just myths, and we'll try and disprove those today. And for my sake, I really hope Monty is not as fast as a horse. This would be a very different show if that were the case. Now you can see as he makes his way out, I'm walking backwards quicker than he can come forward to come and get me. Stop looking at my head, Monty. There you go. Give it up for Monty, everyone. Good job, buddy. And now that he's out of land, you can get a good look at him. He has that round belly, short legs, big long tail, half the body length. Not designed for speed on land. In fact, I can put my money where my mouth is. I can sit down right here in front of Monty. No worries at all. He's not making...
Look at him.